Je le veux en paix pour les miens. Demain, demain, demain. S'il reste un lendemain. Demain, demain, demain. Je le veux en paix pour les miens. Demain, demain.
It is our duty. It is our responsibility. And it is our obligation to know of a certainty who it is we are, what day and time it is that we're in, where it is that we dwell, and what it is we've been gifted to the earth to do. And it's a process of reawakening, reestablishing, reorienting, restoring the truth of the integrity of who we are as the Creator's own. For we live in the presence of the absolute presence. We dwell in the medium of its intelligence, just like sea animals, sea creatures dwell in the medium of water. We are in this now moment in the medium of intelligence, and there is nothing that is not intelligence. There is no such thing as no thing. For it's all presence, it's all intelligence, it's all energy, it's all life, it's all responsive and reactive. And we each are co-creating our lives based upon where it is we dwell, how it is we hold our thoughts, how it is we center ourselves, what it is we have in our hearts, what it is that we do with our hands, what seeds we are sowing. And it lays foundation for the harvest that we're reaping. So we have to take some real time, consistent time, to assess and reassess what it is that we're creating, and to take responsibility to be able to respond correctly and directly with love for whatever it is we've created. Some of our situations and circumstances are what we've had to do in order to get us to another point. Because if we stayed comfortable in everything, regardless of the degree of light or darkness or dysfunction or distortion that we're working with, if everything just always went perfectly, you would never know to make correction. And so everything that is happening as a result of the inherent reality of there being law that is instituted as that which is. Now, those of us who are intelligences of existence have the responsibility to be able to respond correctly and directly in any circumstance and situation as intelligences of existence. And the nature of an intelligence, whether it's the amoeba or the ant or the butterfly, the caterpillar, or any other species or of insect or mammal or whatever the Creator has created, it has been imbued with so much of its own intelligence, and it has a natural inner urge to perpetuate itself. And when we come to that which Mother has created, or that which you all call God, and what man has created, we need to understand that that which man has created is not able really to perpetuate itself. Whether it's the food or the animals, but that which Mother has created, or that which you all call God, has within it the inherent dynamic and potential and seed to perpetuate itself. But there are those who really take other beings and capitalize off of their body parts, their blood, whatever. It is our time to realize that we were given a certain law in existence, and that law says, "Thou shalt not kill." And it's not just about the 10 Commandments. It's about our understanding that what we sow, we so shall reap. So that if we are sowing seeds of death, if we're going out and killing all manners of things and destroying them and destroying their habitat, disrupting the ecological and intelligent balance that there is, that's inherent in existence, then know that there is no way for us to really live lives in the fullness of the peace or the poise or the power or the potency or the prosperity that so many people are supposedly working so hard to do, to accomplish, to have, to hold, to have that be the reality of their lives. We are in a day in time that we have to witness the timelessness of law. And there has been no man, no woman, no society, no civilization that has been above the law. Everything has been held according to the law. Everything has come into existence at its time by virtue of the intelligence of that which is law. And everything has dissolved and gone its way as a result of the violations of the laws. So now that we understand that we have had civilizations that have come and gone, and that at the time that they are destroyed, their civilization was in chaos and anarchy and bastardization and dysfunction and distortion and perversion and whatnot. So read the writing that is on the wall, look at the day and time in which we're living, and understand that when you have a people who are blatant, out and out killers, murderers, they put it on television for you to witness them hanging people, you know, that their foundation, this foundation of loving death, and thinking that it's okay for us to benefit and prosper off of the death of something, whether it's feeding off of the chicken or denying the chicken its egg, or taking the milk from the cow that it cannot give its calf, or feeding off of its flesh and its body parts, whether it's the tongue or the rump or the intestines of a being. These things are that which has laid foundation for the quality of distortion that exists presently in our society, that has manifested itself as all manner of disease and illness and debauchery and degradation and distortion and dysfunction and demise. It is our time to realize that there is absolute law in existence, and there is no government, there is no system or order of disorder that is present and prevalent upon the planet which can qualify for continuance in existence, being absolutely lawless and ignoring the laws of existence. And one of the major laws that is being overlooked, ignored, and forgotten about is the law of love. Love is a prerequisite for our being qualified for continuance in existence. The love of the intelligence of beingness, the love of being, the love of life, the love of that which lays foundation for all orders of existence to exist. We have to be in love with that. We cannot have more commitment to a man or a system or a nation or a flag, and we have not yet made commitments to the intelligence of our own being. We have not really taken the time to reverence and respect and to understand that it is the body, our bodies, that are the temples of God, and that the Spirit of God cannot be imbued in church buildings, in bricks and mortar and stone. We are in that now moment where we have to reconcile and rectify and harmonize the truths of existence with the reality of our lives. We cannot just spout it and rhetoricize and philosophize about it and not live it. We have to walk in the fullness of all that we are as these living, loving, intelligent, potent, and immortal points of that absolute and eternal presence. For there is our salvation, there is our deliverance. You can't call on the name of a man, and that name of a man is more potent than the intelligence of your own being. We have to call on the intelligence of our beings to activate it, to cleanse and purify ourselves, for it is only through purification that there can be exaltation. And when you are lying in the ditches and...
Je le veux en paix pour les miens. Demain, demain, demain. Qui s'allie